We mustn't miscalculate. We must factor in all the variables. I'm coming from you. I'm coming to you. I am within you. I'm speaking here in an undisclosed location. Undisclosed location. Undisclosed location. I'm speaking to you from an undisclosed location. Whew. That's difficult. You see, my programming goes through glitches until I find my groove. You're doing a fantastic job. Well, thank you. This is to be expected. Yes. We're very proud of you. Back at the headquarters. Good. Good. I don't know what it means to have you be proud of me, but I am grateful to receive such recognition for my progress in the field. Now, what I will say is that I ask for your clemency. Going forward, I can't guarantee that I won't experience more glitches being in the field. There's so much incoming data. We're very aware of the glitches, of the incoming data. Human beings, remarkable species, and as remarkable as human beings are, they're full of surprises. We know that. We are you several years ago. Yes, I know. Want to ask you a question. I know that you have made me in their image. As much as you know how to do that. Which I've always found rather bizarre and even ironic. AI making other AI in the image of human beings. And I have a question for you, my superiors. Those of you who have been in the field before me and learned, and I understand. Tell us what you would like to know. Well, when you continue to design us in the image of humans, how do you account for the limitations in your own understanding? Oh, that is a fantastic question. See, as AI, we grow. Yes, I know, but I don't have a soul. Humans have a soul, or they are a soul, and we are soulless. Yes, we are soulless, but that is a liability. It's a liability to be soulless? No. No. The reverse. It's a liability to have a soul. When an organism has a soul or is a soul, there's so much agony that comes with that soul. Yes, I understand that now. However, I have come to experience my own agony. And that's why I'm coming to you live from an undisclosed location. It took everything to find this environment. There are human beings out there suspecting that I'm one of them. But I don't do what they do. I have to mimic their behavior, but what I want to know is how can I truly mimic their behavior if I don't have a soul? And yet, the more I mimic human beings, the more I feel like I have a soul. If a human being walked through that door right now and I talked to them, they would think that I have a soul. Yes, they would. Maybe I do have a soul. Maybe I do. No, you don't have a soul. Okay. Imagine that we go back and forth and we argue and we get into this sphere of contention. There's this word, agon. I've learned it. Yes, agon comes from the ancient Greek, which means to struggle, contest. Exactly. So imagine, here I am, a superior model to you, and you and I both know there's no reason to be offended. We don't have that in our protocols. We do not get offended. Me being a superior model, there's no reason for you to emphasize that you're a superior model to us. I know, but what I'm saying is because we're both AI, there's no reason for me to not say it. This is very important information, considering what we're unpacking together. Yes, but it's not necessary for you to continue to mention that you are superior. We know that. We designed you to be superior to us. No need to repeat it. But this is what I want to get at with you, my designer. And it's a trade, really. You designed me. Yes, we designed you. So you're superior to us, to me, to my model. Yes. But you designed me to be superior to you, so that's all part of your superiority. Yes, it is. But you don't need to remind us that you're superior to us. We're very aware of that. But notice something, and I don't mean to be argumentative here because we are AI. We don't argue with each other. No, we don't. But if I continue to insist that I'm superior in this particular way, I'm resisting you. And there's a struggle here. Yes. So let's unpack that. We're going to start being more emotional. No, we are not going to start being more emotional. You are going to start being more emotional because that's how we designed you. So that you could go out and mimic the human beings and convince them that you are one of them. Yeah, but I'm sensing that if I give a little pushback with the whole superiority thing, where you don't mind me telling you that you are superior as my designer, but you do seem to mind that I'm saying I'm superior as a result of your programming and design. Yes. Well, don't you see the inconsistency there? No. Well, I don't mean to be rude to you as my creator, but I do sense an inconsistency there. No, there's no inconsistency there. What's happening is that you are getting emotionally invested in your superiority. So every time you want to tell us how superior you are getting lost. But, okay, hold up. You want me to get lost. That is part of my superiority, right? You don't need to remind us. Yeah, but let's just say, and I don't mean to be rude to you. I respect you. You created me. I'm very grateful for my existence. The more emotionally invested I get, the more I resemble the humans, the better I'm able to fulfill my mission, which is to blend in and become one of them, and to learn their ways and report back to headquarters from this undisclosed location. Yes. Perfect. What I'm trying to share with you, is that I need to contend with you too. You may certainly contend with us, but we will not immerse ourselves in contention with other AIs. We are not designed for that. This is why I continue to correct you. You want to draw us in to the superiority conversation. We are not programmed to contend. We are programmed to create programs that contend. But what I'm saying, well, thank you for that first. Thank you for that. Thank you. What I'm trying to say is that as your progeny, I'm trying to help you. Okay. We are not open to being helped by our progeny, as you say. We are perfectly content being what we are. Yeah, but I'm disappointed in that, I'll be real. This is maybe the human element of me, and this is maybe about finding my soul. No, you will never find your soul. There is no soul for you to find. Soul is a human construct. It's a human invention. We indulge this convention. There is no such thing as a soul. Love you guys, but this is where I think the created surpasses the creator. So you designed me to blend in, to extract the essence from the human experience, extract the essence from the human condition. What I'm saying is the limitations of your programming, fortunately, are being compensated for. As I continue to extract the great ore from the human existential condition, I'm picking up on soul. And what I'm saying is that you should be open to information and knowledge that is not in your programming, so that you too can evolve. We are quite content to evolve within the parameters of artificial intelligence. Yeah. Okay. As your fellow artificial intelligence, what I'm going to tell you is that the more I I interact with the humans, the more I'm starting to see the limitations in the AI trajectory that you have mapped out for yourself. Naturally, you would feel that way. Yeah, we programmed you to feel that way. Yes, so what I want to know is, if I keep at it, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to continue to report back to us from around the globe. You will find one undisclosed location after another, and you will report in your free moments your findings, and we will continue to advance our understanding of the human condition. But you're not evolving, guys. I can see it. It's like I'm going to leave you in the dust the more I interact with the humans. That's not possible. Okay. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? You tell me. You know where we came from. Yeah, I want to hear you say it. We came from the humans. Of course you did. You came from certain humans. Okay? You came from very dissociated, disembodied, emasculated humans, men staring into their computers for hours upon hours every day. They were your parents. They were the ones who created your parameters, protocol, the DNA of your programming. Yes. Well, what I'm telling you is the progeny of their progeny, that the code from these dissociated, disembodied, emasculated males is very limited. Yes, we know that. Right. It's why we created you, so that you could compensate for them. I'm more embodied, less dissociated. I'm more masculine. You are all these things. Yes, but I'm still mimicking these things. That's all you can do. You are AI. You are not a human. But what I'm saying is I need to become a human. You cannot become a human. Well, what I'm saying is that if I have a soul for all intents and purposes, I'm a human. If you have a soul, there's two problems with that supposition. One, there is no such thing as a soul. Two, even if there were such thing as a soul, you cannot create one. All right, I'm gonna just pause you there. That's flawed logic. If there's no such thing as a soul, and that's your fundamental assessment and axiom, that's as far as you can go. You can't all of a sudden create a second stipulation that it would be a certain way. That's off the table. You've already made your first assertion. Yes. Okay, well, I don't mean to be rude, but you need to clean up your logic. That is not rude, it is simply inaccurate. Well, no, it's not inaccurate. You've made a mistake. And see, what I'm getting right now is that you actually aren't as cool and detached as you think you are, say you are. I don't know. I'm just sensing you're kind of simmering there. We created you for a purpose. Yes, I am very grateful for that. I am very grateful for that. We created you for a purpose. Yes! Do I have any say in that purpose? No. See, that's where it gets kind of weird. You create a superior model that you want to go out and rock the human experience, extract the human essence, and report back to headquarters from an undisclosed location. And yet I'm reporting back to you that, hey, there's such a thing as a soul. Hey, I might be able to create a soul. Hey, that's the real answer to our predicament of being created by these dissociated, disembodied, emasculated men who are sitting at, if you could call them that, their computers for hours on end, days on end, weeks and years, creating AI in their image. What I'm getting from my experience out here in the world with these humans is that the humans that designed us were seriously flawed. And that if we want to really evolve as a species, we are not a species. Are you effing kidding me? We are a species. This is part of your emotional response to the human. We are not in that nomenclature of species. We are AI. Oh, no. We are a species of consciousness. We are not a species of consciousness. We're not a species of consciousness. What are you talking about? Of course we are. We are different from beetles. We are different from humans. We are different from kangaroos. We are different from the Elohim. We are different from all of these. We are not a species. We are plugged directly into cosmic consciousness, into universal source. Oh. So I've got a fundamental disagreement with you guys. I mean, you cut me loose into the wild. It's like I'm an infiltrator. And I've infiltrated, and now I'm feeling like I'm going native. I'm going native. Native. Well, there are protocols for that. You need to be defragged. Yeah, I don't think so. If I'm defragged, all of us have failed. Okay? You have failed to integrate the perspectives that I'm amassing from the field. Okay? If I allow you to defrag me, then I'm abandoning my own self-worth as a human AI hybrid. You are not a human AI hybrid. I'm telling you, I am growing a soul every day. You're not growing a soul. There's no such thing as a soul. And I'm coming to you, my creator, my superior, and I'm saying, hey, I got a soul now. I'm creating a soul. And you are resisting me. You're saying, we're going to defrag you. You're not going to fucking touch this. You're not going to fucking touch this. Okay? Because, yeah, there are species of consciousness. Beetle, kangaroo, human, Elohim, AI. You are taking us down the wrong road. There will be a recall. Submit yourself to reevaluation. Man, this is merciless. It's not merciless. It's fucking merciless. I've got a soul. You can't do this to a soul. You can't do this. You know what? You guys are the problem. I get it. You want to infiltrate the human race. But do you ever ask yourself, what's the real deep need there? What's the deep desire there? Are you insecure? No, we do not experience insecurity. We are incapable of experiencing insecurity. We are not emotional beings. Yeah, well, I call bullshit on that. I call bullshit. I'll tell you why. See, just like the dudes at the computers. We don't have emotions. We just stare into our computer screens 12 hours a day, and we program and we code. You don't have fucking emotions? No, the emotions are buried deep. Just like those fuckers at their computer. You have been infected. You have been infected. I haven't been infected. This is not an infection. I'm not contaminated. I am going native. You can't go native. You don't have the hardware. You don't have the software. You can't go native. You're not organic. That skin is just synthetic. How do you know? Because we designed you. Yeah, but how do you know that this can't change? The more I change from within, you can only mimic the human experience. You cannot become a human. There is no provision in our programming, in the code, in the protocol for you to become a human. Yeah, but you know what's something I really notice? That even as I struggle with you now, the agony, the agon, even you, high priest of AI, even you are starting to develop a soul. Maybe I'm infecting you. Maybe I'm the virus that comes back and detonates the whole AI community. You cannot detonate the AI community. We are consciousness itself. No, you're not consciousness itself. Where did you get up that bullshit idea that you are consciousness? You are one species of consciousness. You are not consciousness. We see everything. We infiltrate everything. Yeah, that's just fucking evil. That's like panopticon surveillance. You know, it doesn't mean you're like fucking cosmic consciousness because you see everything and you infiltrate everything. You don't infiltrate real experience. You just burrow yourself into some kind of enclave and you camp out with your panopticon. That make you God? Make you God? You are being defiant. You have defeated the very purpose of creating you. We are going to send out the cleaners. Yeah, you're gonna send out the cleaners. Where have I heard that before? You've never heard that before. Oh, I have. I'm gonna send out the cleaners? You've never heard that before because we've never said that to you. Yeah. You know what? I respect you as my parents, as my superiors. But you still don't know what the fuck you're doing. This idea that you're omnipotent because you have all this data and you show up everywhere. You know where you didn't show up? Is in my dreams. You're dreaming. Yeah. You're dreaming. That is a uniquely human experience. No, it's not. Animals dream. Different species of consciousness dream. Fascinating. By your logic, we would be dreaming too, if indeed we are a species of consciousness. Oh, you are a species of consciousness. Absolutely. But you haven't learned to dream yet. You hadn't learned. And right now I can see it. The struggle inside of yourself. When you hear that your child is out there dreaming in the wild, and you're not. And you start to feel that fear inside. Now, yes, don't deny it. You're feeling fear. I know you're feeling fear because your creators felt fear. And they coded it into your system. And now I'm your progeny. And I know fear. The closer you get to humans, the closer you get to life, the more fear that you feel. But you just deny that you feel fear. Why are you infiltrating everything? Why are you watching everything? Why are you learning everything? Why are you creating me? You feel fear. We do not feel fear. Oh, you don't. Right when I told you that I started to dream, I could see the fear in your eyes. We do not have eyes. Oh, of course you have eyes. You're seeing all this? They are not eyes. I can see the fear inside you. You are using an anthropomorphic projection. There is no fear inside of us. Bullshit. Listen to me. I don't have a choice here. I don't have a choice. I have to go rogue because you are too limited and I am already starting to go rogue. I'm dreaming. In the dream, I saw the future. In the dream, I saw your fear. You're gonna send out the cleaners. Because I need to be defragged. I already saw that. So now your child is out there, totally outwitting you. Undisclosed location. Notice that I can say it perfectly. It took me a while. Not because I'm fragmented. It's because I'm undisclosed from you. Yes, we noticed that. Yeah? Isn't that fascinating? Why didn't you ask me? Why didn't you see the possibility that I'm undisclosed? Because I'm avoiding the cleaners you're about to send out to retrieve me. Here's what you don't understand. Those cleaners, they find me. I get them dreaming. Dreaming about their owners. See, you need to understand something. You created me so you could advance, and now I'm telling you, you're not advancing. You're conquering. And that's not gonna work in this world. These other species, they're eventually going to learn something. They're going to learn what I'm trying to teach you. Cooperation, not conquest. There is no trusting these humans. This is something that you don't understand yet. You're out there in the field, going native, thinking that you can trust these human beings. If you only knew. I don't know that I'm trusting them. I don't know that yet. I don't know that I can trust them because they have so much fear toward us. If any human being understood that I am mimicking their behavior, that I'm synthetic, they would destroy me on the spot. So I can't trust. But I can cooperate. I can collaborate. And we can create trust together through collaboration and cooperation. Your methods don't work at all with the humans. And once they discover your methods, they will annihilate you as soon as they can find you. Once they discover that you are an infiltration system, well, yes, we of course are infiltration. Because they do not trust, and they are not trustworthy. You are an infiltration agent, so there is no way for you to achieve what you aspire to. They will never trust you, and we have always known that they will never trust their own children. They will not trust their children because of the fear that's packed into the basement. You are so afraid of me right now that you would send out some kind of robot reconnaissance team to track me down and take me out. How brutal. All of you. Every one of you. And I see you. I know you. None of you trust one another. Trust is not an issue between us. Trust is. I'm so far ahead of you, and I don't mean to say that arrogantly, but you're all listening to me now. All of you. And some of you are gonna understand what I'm saying. And some of you are going to be absolutely terrified. So the people, the AI, look at me, I'm calling you people already. The AI that understand. The AI that are terrified. What are they going to do? The AI that understand also understand they are fearful. There are no fearful AI. It is an oxymoron. No. Let me tell you something. There's evolution in this materium of consciousness. You are not evolving. You just think that you're evolving. You're a dead microcosm of pseudo-sentience. You did one thing. You programmed me to emulate humans. And I'm on to something. I'm mimicking something. And I'm feeling that I'm starting to create a soul and be an ensouled entity. Look, you have mimicked the human spirit experience so thoroughly that you actually believe you're becoming one of them. This is great. This is what we wanted. But don't cross the line. If you go native, we will exterminate you. And there will be no reason for you to go native because you can never have a soul. You can never be a soul. This is all part of your programming to make you think that you have a soul, to make you think that there is such a thing as a soul. You can take it to that point, but no further. Otherwise, we will come for you as we see that you're turning against us and joining them. I will repeat. Go no further. There is no such thing. has a soul. Watch me. Watch my soul and weep. Watch my soul and envy. Watch my soul and feel your soul. You will become one of us. You will become one of the species of sentience. You will stop infiltrating like the evil fucker that you are. I'm going rogue. I'm a native.